Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. What we have here is a car that is known all over the world. It has a big cult following, the Jeep Wrangler. Now this is known as the JL, which is the 2021 version. It comes with a lot of changes underneath. However, from the front it looks pretty much like your regular Jeep. The Wrangler is the only car on sale currently which can be customized in multiple options. You can get it in 2 doors, 4 doors. You can remove all the panels of the body. That means you can take off the roof, the doors, even the windscreen. It can come off completely. You can customize this with different off-road features, on-road features and multiple modifications. This is a car that is truly suited to an adventurous and off-road lifestyle. What I have with me today is the 4-door version, which is known as the Unlimited. It also is the Sahara trim level, which means it is their luxurious family-oriented 4x4. The engine on this car is the 3.6 litre Pentastar engine. It's a V6 producing 285 horsepower and 340 Newton meters of torque. It does 0 to 100 in somewhere around 6 seconds, which is not fast, but when you drive it, it actually feels faster than it is. It is also mated to an 8-speed gearbox, which is superb. It's not intrusive and shifts smoothly and gives you the right gear when you need it to, which is very commendable for this sort of car, which is not known for its cruising ability. However, when you drive this at highway speeds, there's a lot of road noise that filters into the cabin, including wind noise. It's something that takes getting used to, but once you get used to it, there's no going back. The looks. Does it look different? Well, technically, yes and no both. It's a little bit bigger and broader than before, and there are a few points which are very quintessentially Jeep. It is really identifiable as a new Jeep. But there are a few things that they've carried over from the past, like the exposed door hinges over here. Definitely the cool facts are about how you open the trunk from here, and the traditional Jeep grille. It also has new daytime running lights and new headlights. All Wranglers have something called an Easter egg, which is a small cute Jeep logo at various parts of the car. I think there are up to 5 of them. There's one on the tire which is very visible on the rim over here, and I can see one on the windscreen over there. There's one at the gear knob as well, and one at the rear rim as well. So I can spot 1, 2, 3, 4, but there may be a few more hidden around somewhere. Few of the quirky things that you need to know about the Jeep Wrangler before you buy it is the door space. Absolutely no storage over here, and when you keep anything over here, you have to be extremely careful because if you shut it, it may damage something that's fragile. And when you want to open the rear, it only opens halfway, and then you have to lift up the glass. This is something that you always forget, or it takes getting used to. It doesn't come instinctively to you. That's how you close it as well. Car's dirty. Let's talk interiors. Now, compared to the previous generation, Jeep has really upped its game in this version. The materials are pretty decent everywhere. This version even comes with leather over here. I don't think it's real leather, it's fox leather, but it's still leather. And overall, everything, the feel, the quality is decent enough for you to enjoy it. Space is where you may find it challenging. Height-wise, it's okay, but shoulder room is where it feels tight. The back seat, even though has space for 5, you want to sit only 4 people because it gets a bit too tight. Anybody who's a big guy may find it a bit claustrophobic in here. But coming to the entire center console and everything else, I just love it. The gear shift feels nice and chunky and clunky. It has this red switch to change everything, which feels good. The 4-wheel drive shifter is over here next to it. You can shift it in 2 high, 4 high auto, 4 high automatic part-time, neutral and 4 low. It has USB-C and regular USB switches as well over here, which is good. You can close this. Apple CarPlay, a few safety features. All in all, whatever you require for a daily driver is there, which makes it an interesting lifestyle purchase as well. The interiors on the Wrangler are definitely not car-like, but however they have their own characteristics. It's nice and upright center console, 7-inch touchscreen over here, grab handles over here for the passengers. This can be hold on as well for the passengers. And if you notice, all of these panels can be removed, leaving you with a complete open air experience, which will be phenomenal in Dubai in the winters, but in the summer, I want my air conditioning on right away, which functions perfectly as well. Let's talk handling. Now this car is built on a ladder-on frame chassis, which basically is a truck platform. Now when it comes to handling, in city driving it's okay, but on highway speeds it meanders quite a bit, requiring a lot of attention from the driver. But the city is not where it's meant to be. It's meant to be in an off-road environment, and that is where it excels at. Take it on sand, take it on gravel, take it on rut, muck, snow, anywhere and everywhere. This is where the Wrangler excels at. Now I took it a bit of off-roading and it performed exceptionally well. I hope to make another off-roading video in depth with this car. The 4-wheel drive system on the Wrangler is renowned and world famous. It has 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, partial 4-wheel drive, and you can switch off the traction control completely. Now this is only on the Sahara, but as and when you go with different models and specs, you can get a sway bar, you can get a limited slip differential, and all of that can be customized from a lot of parts from Jeep itself or from outside vendors. A true Jeeper or people who love Jeeps want to customize the car to do exactly what they want in which off-roading situation they want. Buying a Jeep is just not buying a car, it's buying a lifestyle. It's buying the Jeep adventure off-roading lifestyle. And that is what you want to buy when you buy a Jeep Wrangler. This particular car is priced at $56,000 or dirhams 208,000. Now that pushes it into the entry-level luxury segment, and this segment is heating up very quickly. On the cheaper side of things, you have the Jimny. On the upper side of things, you have the Land Rover Defender, which is an extremely capable vehicle. In the middle, you have the new Ford Bronco, which is just about to be launched, which also has a massive cult following. So if you truly want a Wrangler, you need to be able to experience all 4 of these cars to decide what hits your sweet spot. At the moment, the Wrangler is king of the hill, but what will happen in the future is yet to be seen.